Hello. Is this podcast what you're looking for? I hope not, because it's audio, unless you went into our YouTube, and then you'll watch us and say, hello. Welcome to HowDoWeHuman. It's the podcast where we overanalyze all the weird and uncomfortable micro moments in life. I'm one of your hosts, Evan Cox.
I'm one of your hosts, Chris Binning.
Today, we're talking to each other. We're catching up, seeing what's happening. I got a little something going on, and I bet Chris does too.
Boy, a good bet. You imagine if we just showed up and I was just like, nope, nothing. Back to you.
Nothing today. So there's only one way to get that information out of Chris. I've tried other ways.
That's right.
And he won't budge.
Say the secret phrase.
I gotta ask Chris. Pause. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I've mentioned before that at work in our little office, the radio is usually on. Which means you hear the same handful of pop songs over and over and over again throughout your day.
Yeah, it's a bad time.
Recently, there was like a maybe 3-week period where a new song was added into the mix. And I don't believe it has stayed. I haven't heard it in a while, but it was very catchy, but also in a way that made
Kesha.
me question, is this the first AI song on the radio?
Interesting.
The chorus, of course. And if you hear this song, then go on, bend your back. Go on, bend your knees, baby. Shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max? Please just rewind. Let me shake it to the max.
Wow.
Now, I don't know if you want to listen to this song at all. It's called, of course, Shake It to the Max. Parentheses, fly. It just, so much about it felt like this could be an AI song. Now, I have found out it is not.
Okay. I was going to say it's really hard to tell with pop music because that's also just how writing pop music works now.
Yeah.
They might as well be using ChatGPT, but doing the music themselves.
Yeah, and there are multiple different like remixes to this particular song, so I don't know exactly who's on the version that I heard on the radio. But the driving force behind this song, I guess, appears to be the artist Molly, an American Ghanaian singer and songwriter. And some of these other remixes also attribute Silent Addy, Shensia, and Skillabang to this song. So multiple different people involved, none of which appear to be AI generated human beings. So
yes.
I was incorrect. Not unlike when you reached out to a customer service agent, thought it was AI, and it turned out to be a human being. This was also a situation where distrust is at an all-time high. And so I thought something was AI, and it was not.
Okay, it appears this song did come to prominence via TikTok.
That makes sense.
Which is
it feels like a TikTok song.
Wow. I mean, it's a lot of music production. As someone who makes shitty music, but does not participate in this, it's like people who make music and want to make money off of it, or even like major labels do this too, where they're just like, we need you to write a song that will go viral on TikTok that people can use as a sound. So people are actively writing stuff that feels like, ooh, someone might want to put an image to this. Like, I start my day. This is me writing a TikTok song.
All right, everybody buckle up. Get ready for the HowDoWeHuman TikTok song.
I start my day, I look like this, and then I fall over and I look like that, and that's tomorrow.
It's good stuff.
I mean, it's a hit. I don't know if it's good. But it's depressing, is all I'm here to say. Yeah, I wish I had good examples, but you know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about. I don't
spend a lot of time on TikTok. But whenever you hear those little sounds, it's something that... What's the Benson Boone one? Where it's like, even not like lyrically, it's just like, oh, it's quiet. And then he's yelling.
Oh, these beautiful things that I go.
Yes.
That one? Yeah. Yeah, of course, also famously the that Oh No song. Yeah, that's a big TikTok one.
And that's
there's another one that I can't like think of what it is, but unfortunately there's just no time. You mentioned, you hear on TikTok.
Right.
What is it with people on TikTok or watching TikTok on their phones rather, and just having it at full volume for everybody around them? What is that?
Everyone wants this.
No,
the goal
I don't.
Is that everyone just gathers around to look at this little screen and we all laugh together. Community.
Yeah, and when they're looking at or watching a TikTok and they either then have to open the comments to get more context or read more of a description or just watch it again because maybe you missed something, and so you're listening to the same TikTok over and over again through your coworker's phone while they just go into a catatonic state. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it's something.
Something else I think is really cool is my co-host Evan and his life. Evan, how you doing?
I was gonna say doing okay, but I'm riding high right now.
Whoa.
Rare.
Much like a stoned cowboy, Evan is riding high.
On a steel horse?
Yeah.
I ride. That's a motorcycle, right? A steel horse?
I would have to assume.
Or is it just like a big Trojan horse made of steel?
Yeah, or is it a horse wearing a suit of armor?
How come the horses never got suits of armor?
Well, they have some armor, but yeah, it's not a full.
Yeah.
It's not a full suit.
No,
I would assume because it would drastically restrict their movement.
To each their own. might be worth it. I have a job. I've mentioned this before. I do work there. This is my life. Sometimes this has been a constant through pretty much all of my jobs since post my first job, making burgers and fried rice, a classic combo. But even that, it did kind of come up. And I'm talking about sting operations. I'm not talking about the police.
The police?
I never considered that the police go on sting operations.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. When you do you mean like the members of the police go to Sting's solo concerts?
Yeah,
that's a sting operation.
love each other very much and support each other fully.
Yeah.
At all times. No. Not talking about those guys. Although I love those guys. Andy, Stewart, Sting. I forget his real name. And it might come up in the quiz, so I'm not going to look it up and spoil it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I was going to look it up, but we can't.
I do remember. And now I am going to spoil it. Gordon.
Gordon Operations doesn't have the same ring to it as Sting Operations.
I'm here to say that I was working just the other day, and in my email, urgent password update needed, something along those lines. I'm like, what? Why? I just changed my password a little while ago. And it's like, it's from an official work email that I don't need to get into specifics. Basically, sounded very official. It didn't look like something
like a
wonky.
phishing scam.
Exactly. It was an official sounding email from our official email server. But I'm like, I've done a lot of talking with IT here, for better or worse. And this is not the email that I interact with.
Yeah, this is not the email you're looking for.
It's not the email I'm looking for. So I'm like, this is interesting. And then they're telling me my password's no good. At this point, the Sting operation side of it's completely out of my mind. I'm just like, well, regardless, that's fucking bullshit, because I just changed my password, and it's perfect, and you guys told me I would never have to change it again. And
what's
now
that
I'm
perfect
mad.
password? Hit us with it.
1, 2, 3, PW.
It's pretty good.
I know, no one's going to guess it, because we don't have any listeners. No, that's not my password. I'm lying. It's much longer. I'm not going to tell you how long. Don't get greedy for information. So basically,
just tell me when.
There it is.
Whoa, that's
Fit right in there.
That's a big password.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A largemouth bass size. I don't need to go as slow as I'm going through this story. Basically to say that I sent an email to the IT email I knew. I was like, hey guys, I got this email. And again, I'm not really focused on like, this is a phishing or a sting operation or whatever. I'm just going like, this is bullshit. Right. My password's fine. Why did I receive this? You know, I'm being nice. I'm joking. I'm playing it up, for the podcast.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to make people laugh. It's not working at all. But I get an email back that's like, hey, here's the email that came back to me was like, don't worry about it. You do not have to update your password. This is something from our security group that they sent out as they didn't use the term sting, but basically just explained that like that's what it is. So please disregard that email. And so I was riding high. That's why I said I was riding high off of that. Yeah. I'm like, good on me. I saw it. I noticed it. And I'm also here to say that it does Walgreens, surprise drug tests at the horse racing track, all these things. I've never been caught. They never got me. I had some underage person come try to buy cigarettes for me. I'm like, show me your ID, ma'am. I've never gotten the acknowledgement that that's great. Because it's one of those things that's just like, yeah, no, that's what you're supposed to do. You did your job. You're good.
Yeah.
But isn't there also like that email I got from IT? Couldn't that also have said congratulations? Just something like, good job. Yeah. Minor pat on the back. Good job.
My company does do that when because you have to forward it to the phishing pond or whatever their their little group is. And then they respond either with like, yeah, this does seem suspicious. This doesn't seem suspicious. You should be okay. Or this was a test. You passed. Congratulations. And it feels real good to get that congratulations email. And I don't know why.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I want. I've never gotten a
Yeah.
congratulations. That sucks. It does make me wonder, though. Maybe you're right, and I'm forgetting that there was a specific email you're supposed to send it to, or a specific portal on our web, whatever. Not a website, but basically our interwork website. And so I fucked up in that sense, and I sent it to the wrong people, and now I'm spiraling. I'm like, am I even gonna get the credit for having done that?
You think maybe IT forwarded it to the correct group and then they all got a congratulations email and like a pizza party and a bonus?
Maybe. That's kind of what I want. Like, send me some cupcakes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that so much to ask?
Yeah, I mean, as good as the congratulations email feels, if they sent cupcakes to my house, I'd be like, this is the company to work for.
I'm never leaving this company.
Yeah.
Loyal to the end. Yeah, always send me cupcakes. That's always going to be better.
I know we've talked about this before where like the joke is always that like oh, it sucks because your jobs think that a pizza party will fix everything instead of paying you more.
But
like, so few people, I think, realize most companies don't even give you the fucking pizza party.
No.
I would be stoked to have a pizza party. It wouldn't fix all my problems, but it'd be better than just another day of doing the same shit over and over again.
I feel like backlash against that, which is fair and valid, but I feel like the backlash against the pizza party has made companies go like, fine, we won't do the pizza party.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, no, I hadn't considered that. But like, yeah, Walgreens, we'd have an occasional pizza party or some other type of food. And then my next two jobs after both radio jobs, constant pizza parties. Now, granted,
constant pizza parties.
That was my job. It was pizza party.
Yeah, you worked at like Chuck E. Cheese or something.
Yes, I did. I was gonna say, but yeah, like this company, nothing. But
yeah,
I think that's because I work from home.
I mean, you do have that obstacle to get over, but
I'm just like, how many other people at this company work from home? Like, is no one considering that? Like, it would not cost the company very much money to send a medium pizza.
Yeah,
I'd take a large.
Yeah.
Just a pizza to everyone, you know. What I was going to say is, the last time I had to actually go into the office of the company I work for, they were in the middle of an ice cream party, so it might just be that I'm not there.
Yeah. How does it feel though to know that they're sending congratulations emails to other people and they're having parties that you are not invited to, even though you work at the company?
Bad.
Yeah.
This is why I say it's like 90% of working from home is so much better, but that 10% does suck. It's mostly human interaction I'm missing on a day-to-day basis. But occasionally it's pizza and or ice cream. Have you found yourself, we're not saying what your current occupation is, but we have mentioned your former job as IKEA. Even in a place like that, was there like fraudulent meatballs you had to point out? Bad lingonberries?
I guess like as a cashier, you're supposed to catch like counterfeit bills, I guess. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the closest thing in that
Cosby, Clinton.
job. Yeah. You want to make sure that that all the correct Williams are coming through. And at my current job, there's definitely more to catch aside from just those emails. But the email is the only thing that I ever get thanked for. So that's what springs to mind.
All right, fair enough.
I thought you were going to ask about if we had pizza parties at some of those other jobs, and the answer is no. Maybe like there are certain food days at my current job, so we do still get food maybe once every 2 months or so. Sometimes you'll stumble into the supervisor's office though and find that their bosses have gotten all of them In-N-Out Burger or El Pollo Loco or something like that. And it's usually as like a thank you to them for all of the work that we did, which is irritating.
That is terrible. We just give us thanks. Give us this day our daily bread, etc.
Yeah, you know the rest.
Give us this day our daily bread. Say thank you to us when we do good, even if it's our job, and that's what you pay us for.
Yeah. Because by the way, the pay isn't always the best thank you. The pay versus the amount of thanks I feel I require are not equal.
I require a lot.
I require a lot. Head. Yeah.
I'd take a pat on the back, pat on the head.
Sure. I'd take a good boy, you know?
Yes.
You know?
Yes, quite.
Yeah, yes, quite. I would delight in to be called a good boy.
Be nice. That's all we're saying.
That's all we're saying.
I don't know.
Do we have more to say? This was a quick one.
I steamed through that. I had something else that happened. I just don't know that I can remember it.
Well, hey, maybe there's a chance that this quizzle goes long here in a little bit.
It's possible.
So I guess we'll just start to wrap things up. You can get this podcast anywhere that you get your podcasts, as I'm sure you know, because you're already listening to this one. Yeah. You can also watch video episodes. You can see how far my hands stretched when Evan was telling me how long his password is. That is at HowDoWeHuman on YouTube. You can also check us out on our social media at HowDoWeHuman on Facebook and Instagram. You can also send us an email to howdowehumanpod@gmail.com. And you can keep an eye out for a new podcast that we are working on. Something else that we're working on, though, is a race to 100 points. I've won the first race. Evan has won the second race. Yes. And now we are still tied after two iterations of the third race to 100 points.
It is
tied at 6.
You won the first one, I won the second one, and both times we got out to a lead pretty quick. It'd be amazing if we managed to stay tied. It
would be. It absolutely would be. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you right now, Evan, I know the answer to this first one 100%.
Sting's real name.
Yep. I'm hoping that you forgot it. Question number 1. What was the name of the mouse that Dumbo the elephant made friends with in the Disney cartoon? Mickey, Gus, Timothy, or Jerry? Now, again, I know this 100%. I wonder
Yeah.
if you've encountered something like this when you've known something 100% and you're like, this is easy.
Yeah.
And now I have to wonder if you're going to know it or if you're not going to know it, and I'll be flabbergasted.
Listen, I don't know it, but I feel
Oh?
like by process of elimination,
Yeah,
I
that's
can
kind of what
guess
I
it.
was getting at. Yeah,
At
it
which
feels
point I'm
like
going to say it's Timothy.
it is Timothy.
I have no memory of that at all. I
I
hardly have
believe
memory of him befriending a mouse.
I
I haven't
believe
seen that in a long
Timothy
time.
J. Mouse being the full name. Timothy
Wow.
is correct.
'Cause I know all
So
those
we are
other
still
mice.
tied.
I know them well. Gus Gus. Kelly Rowland, Michelle Williams, and Beyonce Knowles make up which band? Destiny's Child, En Vogue, Spice Girls, Coke, TLC. Is
Yeah,
that last one?
I feel like I know this one 100%
Well,
as
I know
well.
this absolutely 100%.
Um, I believe this is Destiny's Child.
I believe it's destiny that we both get this right and continue to be tied.
And we do.
Hooray! What the
Hooray.
fuck?
It's going to be brutal when one of us misses the question and falls behind.
Yeah.
Assuming, of course, that it does the match itself does not end in a tie still. What is the tallest grass in the world? Sugarcane, bamboo, wheat, or elephant grass?
I can't say I know. And I can't say that I know for sure that all of these are categorized as grass.
Right.
And sometimes they throw one in there that seems like a trick because by its name, it sounds like very, very big, tall grass. But I'm going to just hope that that's not a trick this time. I'm going to go with elephant grass.
That's where I'm leaning as well.
My other answer was sugarcane. If anyone cares.
My other answer is bamboo. But I think like I feel like I recently heard that like is it palm trees are like technically considered grass?
Weird. I don't know.
But palm tree is not one of these answers.
No.
Which means either I'm wrong and that's not what I heard. Or one of these things either is palm trees or one of these things can get even taller than a palm tree.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with elephant grass, though.
Let's go.
Let's see what happens. It was bamboo, my other choice.
You got bamboozled.
Yeah, we do still remain tied, though.
Who shot and killed Lee Harvey Oswald? J.D. Tippit, James Earl Ray, Jack Ruby, or Sirhan Sirhan? Sirhan. I forget how to pronounce his name. My
I
greatest apologies.
Yeah. I could be wrong, but there is a name that's jumping out at me. But I'm not nearly as confident in history as I am in little Disney mice. So
I am positive I know this. But now I'm doubting myself. But yes, I do know this.
I am going to say Jack Ruby.
I believe it is Jack Ruby.
Okay.
Club owner.
Yeah, it was Jack Ruby that keeps us still tied. Last week, we both got 4 out of 5 correct. Are we able to do that again? Question number 5. What Batman film features Jim Carrey and Nicole Kidman? Batman and Robin. Batman Forever. Batman. Or Batman Returns.
I always mix up 2 of these movies.
I know this 100%.
I think I do. but I'll answer first and say Batman Forever.
I'm also going to say Batman Forever. We remain tied, Evan. 3 quizzes in a row. And you and I are now tied 10-10.
Yeah. We just don't know enough about grass. That's all.
That's true. I'm going to have to look something up real quick.
Please do.
Are
palm trees
grass? Palm trees grass? Of course, E.T. is the voice that I use to Google things.
That's another, like the clunky robots. Like, I'd be okay. Like, skip over AI entirely, but give me a little alien that I could ask questions to, and it'll type it in. Yeah.
Yeah, give everyone a little alien.
A little alien.
You ask a question, then it types it in.
Googles
it doesn't know it. It types it into a search engine and then reads it back to you.
Yeah. And he calls me Elliot.
Okay, palm trees are not grass, but they are more closely related to grass than to trees. Or than to typical trees.
What the fuck does that mean?
So basically, palm trees are their own special little guys.
Wow. Oh, we like that too.
Yeah, wouldn't you love for someone to talk to their little ET, then that little ET types in information about you and it comes back and it's just like, Evan Cox is a special little guy. Wouldn't that be great? That's what palm trees just experienced.
That's what I need. I looked it up and it was a good thing that you passed the IT sting operation. Congratulations. Order me a pizza.
Sting's real name is Gordon.
Not Gordon Stewart. I don't know. Does anyone care? Does anybody really know what time it is?
Does anybody really know what time it is?
This is the part of the show where we Google things.
Yeah. Sting's real name is Gordon Matthew Thomas Sumner.
Sumner, that's what it is. Gordon Sumner. I knew that. All right. Well, we did that.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Did that. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
I'm Googling. It's the end of the show.
Okay, bye.
My ET falls off a cliff every time. At the end. Sumner.
Musical guest. The Xenomorph.
Musical guest Molly and Skillabang. With Silent Eddie.
This is good.
This is good. Hey, season 51. It's not too late. Sorry, Daryl Hammond, but
sorry, brother.
E.T. might have to replace you.
Okay, bye.
Okay, Mikey Day's gonna get jealous because that's the voice he always does. It's gonna be like, this guy, he's gonna take all my parts.
And he might.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.